Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here from the brand new venue here for the longest running Rumble in South Australian history. Welcome to Wargames. I am the Pure Blood Caden Cornell, and I am joined here by the worst thing to come out of Britain since Coldplay, the Lion of the East End, Mr. James Cray. How are you, my friend?
Well, nice to know that the man who still owes me money still has a sense of wit. But I am doing fine. Unlike someone who doesn't have any ligaments in his knees.
I think we should focus on what's going on out here, Mr. Cray, and we're starting it off with the one and only John E. Raddick.
Ace Wilson, last month, you the people voted him to get a championship match.
That's right, Ace Wilson did win the vote last month to go on and face PWSA champion Colossus in tonight's main event here at Wargames, James.
Certainly did. Held by quite a margin as well.
Over the last few years, Ace Wilson's bills has been overlooked by PWSA management, and I agree. And also, a couple of months ago down the Elizabeth Downs Soccer Club, that no good Blake Mitchell, he beat you, but he cheated to win. And Ace Wilson, you have not been the same, my friend. And you know what? One day, which I hope tonight, if you become champion, we're going to see Ace Wilson wipe the floor with the likes of Blake Mitchell, Colossus, and all of that. You're right, John. I have been a little bit different. I've been annoyed. I've been ticked off. And ever since Blake Mitchell screwed me out of that victory, it's lit a fire under my ass. And thanks to you guys, I'm going to go back to the top performing. You guys saw me as a former 5-time champion. We're going to make it a 6-time championship match for our big boss tonight. But I'll tell you what, Blake Mitchell, when I see him...
Speak to the devil and he shall appear.
And here he comes, the one, the only, Blake the Man Mitchell, the man who actually trained Ace Wilson to become a professional wrestler.
Hey, I have not heard good things about Blake Mitchell, and the fact that he cheated in their last encounter does not surprise me.
Well, the old saying goes, James, it's only cheating if you get caught. And another old saying is that when you're a teacher of professional wrestling, you teach your student everything that they know, but you don't teach them everything that you know.
I'm not surprised that sitting here that you condone cheating, but you're right. The man did train Ace Wilson, so he has tricks up his sleeve.
But anyway, Blake the Man Mitchell obviously has got something on his mind, and I'm very glad that he showed up here tonight and graced us with his presence.
Look, I've spent the last month celebrating my clean victory over Ace Wilson in Las Vegas. Went to LA for a week with the wife, and the real deal Steve O'Neill, living it up in Cancun, and then I completely forgot to come back and celebrate with my favourite people, the PWSA fans. Without you guys, I couldn't have done it, so thank you so much.
What a man of the people.
You know full well he is lying through his teeth. He does not care about these people.
I'm Harley Jack, you hate tape.
And the people telling Blake how they really feel.
Typical of PWSA fans to cheer a loser.
I'm really peed off that you have somehow managed to get a championship match even though I beat you the month before.
He's got a point.
The fans have spoken. They have decided Ace.
All I wanted after I beat the piss out of you was for you to shake my hand. Show me the respect that I deserve as your trainer, as the man that put you into this business. I deserved it before, I certainly deserve it now that I beat you 1, 2, 3, fair and square in the ring. That's all I want is a damn handshake, show me the respect, and I'll get the hell out of here. I ain't shaking your hand, man. No way. You just said you picked me fair and square clean in the middle? That is BS. Now, I will give you that handshake if you give me another shot to beat your ass. One-on-one, Blake Mitchell, Ace Wilson, one more time to prove that I can beat you, I can beat anyone, I can beat Colossus, But you know you can't do it without cheating because you call yourself the man, but you ain't the man. You ain't got to set. What do you say?
It's a solid argument from Ace there.
Look, as much as I'd love to beat you for a second time, clean sweep, Ace, I don't want to embarrass you in front of these guys.
What a generous man.
I'm still working off the Vegas 10 crew weights from 10 years ago. I'm not wrestling again. I've already done it once. It's time for me to move on to the next wrestling company and beat the snot out of the other trainees that won't even shake my hand. I'm all done. Just shake my hand, be a damn man about it. You're not getting your match. There's no goddamn chance in hell. I'm a 2-match-a-year guy. That's it. I'm out. I'm not doing it. But shake my damn hand. Let's just get it over and done with. I won. That's it. Cool. That's it. Just shake my damn hand.
What a coward. What an absolute coward.
Typical of someone like you to disrespect someone like Blake the Man Mitchell, James Cray.
The man is pleading his case that he beat Ace fair and square.
Well, he did.
Sure.
He pinned him.
Well, then it wouldn't be a problem.
Ring.
Wouldn't it be a problem then to fight him again? If he is that confident that he could beat him once, surely he could do it again.
And what is going on here?
That's justice, Caden. Justice.
That's not
Something
justice.
you wouldn't know about.
The utter disrespect
Hey,
of
look.
Ace Wilson to do that to the man that brought him into this business.
I don't know what you're complaining about. Blake got his handshake at the end of the day. Maybe not in the way he wanted it, but he got his handshake.
I'll tell you what, Ace Wilson better hope to ride this wave of confidence because tonight he has to deal with the 7-foot-tall giant Colossus for the PWSA Heavyweight Championship.
The wind is in his back. The momentum is going Ace's way. We could see a new PWSA champion tonight, Caden.
Time will tell. Blake Mitchell appears to be walking it off here.
It's looking a little ginger though.
The PWSA Wargames Cup, the 17th run. Who was the first winner? There have been many superstars that have won this PWSA / the State Big Wargames Cup, but none other than John Erich is the main one. So what we'll do is we'll put that over there. Alright, so tonight we have a huge show. Are you ready? Yeah! I couldn't hear you. Are you ready? I can't hear you. Look at this side. Who's ready? You or you? What about you? What about the ones with their arms crossed over there? Alright. Well, the first match that we've got going on here is a non-title match. But if the challengers can win, if they can beat the champions, they get a championship match December 9th right here in Greenwich in the Tag Team Championship. So tell you what, let's hit to the back and let's get it out. Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest for PWSA Wargames is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
And here we are, James. We are officially underway. We are kicking it off hot with a tag team match between the PWSA Tag Team Champions, accompanied by Matty James. Here is the Notorious Wrecking Crew.
Yeah, and what the events that have led to this match. I mean, Santorini attacking Blase from behind. This is the kind of people you support, Caden.
Yes, they
Coward.
are, because they're the champions. End of the day, James, it's not how you win, it is if you win. These guys have gotten the job done. They are consistent PWSA Tag Team Champions. And at the end of the day, you can't argue with the results.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to agree with you because the gold is around their waist. However, considering the opposition they have tonight, I reckon their days may be numbered.
Well, that's the thing. If Down Under and Blase can somehow pull out a victory here tonight, they will get a guaranteed shot at the Tag Team Championships in the future. But, however, that remains to be seen.
And speaking of that team,
Hailing from the Outback, he is the Outback legend, Down Under, and his tag team partner, Blase.
a very unique team, one that's only having their first match as a team tonight.
That's right, and you've got to think that's got to have to play a factor here in this match. Down Under and Blase, not a cohesive unit. Their first ever outing as a tag team, and you've got to know it's going to take a miracle for these guys to pull this off.
I hear you, Caden. However, Blase is a 20-plus year veteran. Down Under, he is a stalwart at the moment in SA Wrestling.
You know, I'll give Down Under credit where it's due. He is a former PWSA Tag Team Champion. In fact, when he held those Tag Team Championships, he went on to hold the longest reign.
Oh, wait a minute!
Here we go!
It's a vicious assault by the Notorious Wrecking Crew to open up.
Very, very smart strategy here by the Notorious Wrecking Crew. Catching these two guys off guard.
However, maybe not entirely off guard. There's a duck there by Blase and Down Under. And a double scoop slam for their troubles. The boy's not looking so hot at the moment, Kaden.
Yeah, well, it's early days here. Early days, James. Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Well, one has been evicted from the ring.
And Bob just rolling out, doing the smart thing, taking the time, reassessing the situation. This is why that Bob is one half of arguably the best tag team in South Australia right now.
Yeah, but if I was Bob right now, I'd be checking on his tag partner who didn't exit the ring as peacefully as Bob has. Speaking of not even the ring peacefully.
Down Under, taken to the skies.
Yeah. It wasn't the cleanest flight Down Under's probably taken, but it was sure effective.
Ain't pretty, but it does the job. But now you've got to remember, the whole story here with Blase, you know, Blase being a 20-plus year veteran of the South Australian wrestling scene.
Now you can ring the bell, Cornell. Or I'll do your job for you.
Getting back to what I was saying before you so rudely interrupted me, Blase being, you know, a 20-plus year veteran of the sport, however, has never ever won a championship in his illustrious career. Not one championship.
Hey, look, sometimes that's just how it is. 20-plus years, the cards might not have been dealt correctly for Blase. However, he's currently looking to rectify that, and maybe teaming with Down Under is the answer. I'd say I've shown some nice teamwork to start us off. There's a double shoulder tackle right there, and the singlet already off for Blase.
Vicious right hand there from Down Under. Down Under and I have quite a shared history. I've shared many battles with Down Under, and I can tell you full well he hits just as hard as anybody on the PWSA roster. Yeah,
I have also been on the other end of the punches from Down Under, and they are not pleasant.
Not pleasant at all. But you know, we've seen a bit of a turning over of a new leaf from Down Under as of late. Generally didn't have the support of the fans, but for whatever reason, I don't know why, has decided, I'm going to turn over a new leaf, and we'll just have to see if it proves to be successful for him.
Yeah, it's a nice scoop sound there by Blase. Only getting a 2 though.
It's going to take a lot more than that to put Brett Santorini down.
It might take a lot more, but it's enough to wear him down for now. He's already getting him to 2.
Well, you've got to remember, we've got Maddie James on the outside as well. How much of a factor is she going to have to play in this matchup?
Who knows? Hopefully, though.
If she does her job, she will ensure that her boys walk home with a victory here tonight and prove that Down Under and Blase are a thrown together tag team. This is like what happens when you put two random wrestlers together in a tag team match in a video game.
Speaking of Maddie getting involved, grabbing on the leg of Blase.
Oh, beautiful Superman punch there by Brett Santorini. Fantastic work.
Taking advantage of the distraction and just a close two.
Santorini just working down on Blase now. Notorious Wrecking Crew showing that quick tag team cohesion, frequent tags, in and out, keeping each other fresh.
This is the first tag they've made, Kevin. There has not been enough quick tags for you to
Just you wait. Like I said, don't count your chickens before they hatch. I guarantee you, these guys will do the smart thing. Quick tags, there we go. See, quick tags,
Was there a tag there? I don't remember hearing a tag. That definitely was a tag, and it looks like Santorini might have picked up a bit of an issue there in the knee.
Limping there.
That's not going to spell well for the champions.
You got to remember, this is a non-title matchup here tonight.
Well,
Here
Santorini's
comes Bob with a big elbow drop.
forearm to the face. Only getting a 1 count though. Santorini clearly healthy enough to get the tag back in.
Beautiful senton there by Santorini. And a little bit of a jig to go with it.
Maybe you should focus on getting the pin instead of the jig. Costs him potentially the win there.
But as I was saying before, James, I compare this tag team with Down Under and Blase. This is what happens when you put two random wrestlers together in a tag team match in a video game. They're not a tag team, they're just two singles guys. And the old saying goes that two great singles wrestlers do not always make a great tag team.
No, you're right. They don't always make a great tag team, but sometimes they do make a successful tag team in obtaining the gold. There have been many cases of this. But at the moment, it's not looking too hot for Blase as he eats an elbow to the back. And that slight hobble from Santorini not as noticeable now.
Santorini just tearing on the gear there of Blase.
Dragon nearly dead weight there. And oh!
Ducks!
Bit of miscommunication there from the Wrecking Crew. And now maybe that knee again acting up a bit. And here comes Down Under. Big forearm, big flurry of strikes there.
Oh!
The tag was clear.
That the referee didn't see the tag, James.
No.
The referee did not see the tag. Therefore, it does not count. Sucked in Blase, sucked in Down Under, you big idiots.
I swear the referee noticed the tag. It's frustrating. And now Blase, he's in a chin lock, but thankfully was close enough to the ropes.
I'll give credit where it's due. Great ring awareness there by Blase.
Yeah, and the crowd firmly behind, hoping to get the actual tag.
But again, this right here, James, this is why the Notorious Wrecking Crew are the current reigning defending PWSA Tag Team Champions. They are the best tag team on this roster right now, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is exactly why. They pick their opponents apart. This is classic tag team wrestling one-on-one. Isolate your opponent, you keep them in your corner, quick frequent tags, and you wear them down until they cannot stand up anymore.
And they're not doing it in a clean fashion. It's very nasty.
Does that matter? Does that matter?
No, unfortunately it does not. As the control is in their domain at the moment. But Blase looking to wriggle free and going for a sunset flip. Alright. Keep it away from
What was that? That referee needs his license revoked.
Nice big back suplex from Blase. Now the opportunity is there. Santorini is on the apron, so even if Bob can make the corner, the tag is not available.
Oh, but look at this, look at this. Beautiful work there by Santorini. Pulling Down Under off the apron. Therefore, sorry Blase, no tag for you.
Second time now Blase has been denied the tag. It's borderline getting desperate. And another clubbing blow from Santorini. I may not like the methods, but they are being effective right now.
I think at this stage, James, it's just about how much more punishment can Blase take before he gives up.
Although going straight for down under might have been a big mistake.
He's got him that leg lock there, but here comes Bob! Like a freight train, just clears down under off the apron again.
This is starting to get dire for Blase.
There's a reason why they call him the bitter old bastard, James, because he's exactly that, a bitter old bastard. And I love it.
Why does that not surprise me? Although taunting down under is not the way to be going about it, he should keep his focus on Blase. Perfect tag team wrestling. As much as I hate to say it, keeping the ring cut off. And there we go. There is your quick tags being
I think
made.
between the two of us, James, we both know a thing or two about tag team wrestling.
We certainly do.
Santorini applying that chin lock there, almost sort of a modified sleeper of sorts. I don't know, we can't really see from this angle, but
Yeah.
we've got to check to see if that arm's under the chin.
He doesn't have the hook sim, which would make all the difference. Trying to wear down Blase.
Crowd flying behind Blase here. Oh, he's got the 1 count. Thanks for coming, Blase. I think it's all over here.
Oh, come on, Blase.
Oh, here we go. One more and it's done. Thanks for coming, old man.
Come on, Blase. One more. You've
Thanks
still
for
got some
coming.
fight in you. Fight. It's not dropped. It's not dropped. Blase shows some life.
Yeah, but how much does he have left? How much effort has this taken out of Blase just to stand up?
It's taken a fair amount out of him, but he's to his feet. The third elbow gets the separation. Swing and a miss from Santorini, but the power slam by Blase.
And look at down under, he's fired up.
He knows this is a golden opportunity to break that tag. A tag that Blase desperately needs.
You got to think if Blase isn't able to make this tag, it's just a matter of how much longer Blase can take the punishment. Blase needs this tag desperately.
He's facing the wrong way at the moment, which is not ideal for his team. But I think he's catching on.
Blase has got his bearings.
He's got enough bearings there. It's a tag to Bob. And down under is in. The Wrecking Crew are in trouble.
Huge bicycle kick there from down under.
And a Michinoku driver. And a leg drop. The notorious Wrecking Crew getting wrecked themselves.
Oh no, surely not. Surely not.
Maybe ending the night early.
And a jackhammer!
It's a pin. Oh.
Oh, hang on. What an idiot. Did he just pull Bob's shoulders off the mat? What an absolute moron.
It's an interesting choice of strategy, but giving the respect to Blase, it gets him up. Bio driver.
Oh, Santorini goes back over the ropes. Surely not. Come on, Bob. Surely
That's
not.
it.
Surely not.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of this match, Down Under and Blase!
I am absolutely speechless, James Craig. Down under, the oddball, down under and Blase, they've somehow pulled this victory out of the back of their pockets and now secured themselves a future PWSA Tag Team Championship match.
They certainly have. And Blase 20 years in the business is one step closer to championship gold.
And you've got to remember, was this just a lucky fluke?
Look, maybe, and we might find out down the road that that may be the case. But tonight, the winners are Down Under and Blase.
Unfortunately, it is a non-title match, guys. But I tell you what. See the face?
Debatable.
It does look like a perfect fit for the man.
As the old saying, you can't polish a turd.
You disappoint me, Lord, now.
Some people say I'm pretty chill, others cool, others blase, but holy, I swear, holy shit! This is so close to a championship. I'm sorry, it's like Danny. Big holy man. That was amazing, man. Thank you so much.
Let's hear it for the lovely and the future tag team champions,
And you heard it here first, folks. December 9th, the match is official. We will see the rematch between the Notorious Wrecking Crew and Down Under and Blase, but this time, the PWSA Tag Team Championships will be on the line.
Yes, and by the sounds of things, and what we've just witnessed, Cornell, I believe the Notorious Wrecking Crew's days as tag team champions are numbered.
Well, that remains to be seen, but you know, what a start to the show here tonight, James. This is only just the first match.
Yeah, and we've still got the Wargames Rumble at the end of the night.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of history of the Wargames Rumble, the longest running Royal Rumble in South Australian history.
Yeah, the list of winners is plenty. And we can't wait to see who's adding to, who is joining us. I'm so excited, I'm stumbling over
You're a
my
bit fumbled,
words.
are you there, mate?
But anyway, let's get to the next contest, shall we?
This next match is scheduled for one fall and is a double or nothing match. Introducing first. Coming to the ring by his tag team partner, Doc King K. Here is Big Cash Money Corvidae, one half of the decade, obviously accompanied by his tag team partner, the wildcard Doc Kincaid. You know, Jonathan Corvidae, well, Corvidae as he's just now known, has been called many things in his illustrious career. He's been called eccentric, he's been called weird, he's been called, quite frankly, a bit of an oddball, but one thing he was called last month was a winner.
Yeah, that's right, and I don't know how Chase Magnum has found himself in this situation where he is now owing money. He didn't have any money to begin with.
Well, that's what it is here tonight, James. It's double or nothing. Like, personally, I think it's a bit of a stupid move on the dirt poor luchador Chase Magnum's part, but hey, stranger things have happened. We could see Chase Magnum pull off a miracle here tonight, but however unlikely that may be.
Well, speaking of, well, it's good to see Chase Magnum has some backup. I've had my own personal run-ins with the decade, and I know the kind of underhanded tactics. Having Cazador out there, hopefully, will negate such tactics here in this match.
But you got to remember, Whole Little Lucha went to battle with the decade last show and coming across on the losing end to the decade, but hence why we're here tonight for double or nothing. But you got to think how much are Cazador and Kincaid going to play a factor into this one-on-one match here tonight?
Well, knowing Kincaid, he will want to dip his toes and get involved as much as he can to help Corvidae. Hopefully, Cazador will be there to stop him. And speaking of money, don't you owe me some money as well?
I don't know what you're talking about. I pay all my debts.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for that check.
Why don't you hit up Corporate Clint for that cryptocurrency?
Don't want to talk about that. As we now wait to get this matchup underway.
Big shove here to start things off. Yeah. It's well documented that these two just flat out don't like each other, James.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big wheel kick to open up proceedings.
Corviday's seen stars already, but we've seen a bit of a transformation from Chase Magnum over the past 12 months. Having rechristened himself as the Dirt Poor Luchador, but he's still flying just as high as he was.
Yep. But I think Kincaid's inadvertently put Corviday in the firing line with that tope. And Kincaid is incensed.
Oh, here we go. Now, what was that for?
Well, Kincaid wanted to get involved early, so Cazador just...
Oh, here we go. Corviday slowing the pace down.
He's going to need to against the very fast-paced Chase Magnum.
Picking things up here, though.
Yeah. Oh.
Rolls through and catches Magnum in the fireman's carry.
Yeah, the momentum helping Corviday. Not exactly known for his strength, but smartly getting Magnum up. Sending him off into the corner. And it's an elbow for his struggles.
Magnum going up high again here.
Oh, and he's caught. He is not in a good position. That foot twisted around the buckle.
I think it's his knee you've got to worry about here, James. But what a play. What a move there by Corviday. Absolutely fantastic ring awareness.
Yeah, you're right. The knee being caught with the rope as the ankle wrapped around the turnbuckle. It's not a pleasant position.
Ankle, the knee.
Yeah, and you would know better than anyone. Knees do not heal well.
No, they absolutely do not.
And that is going to be a big detriment to Chase Magnum.
But if Corviday is the smart wrestler like I know he is, he will continue to work that body part. Exactly what's going on here. Look at Corviday just straight on the attack of that leg, those knees, those ligaments.
And that's just going to be to the detriment of Chase Magnum. That fast-paced offense that he is known for relies on him being able to stand, being able to run.
You take out a man's knees, running ain't exactly going to be an option.
The man can't stand, he can't fight.
Exactly right.
And that's regardless of style, but the fact that he's not going to be able to do those high-flying maneuvers, that's got to play now into Chase Magnum's mind.
Look out.
Again, that was just instinct, him trying to climb
Get
up.
out the way, Alex, I can't see.
Of course, Caden Cornell complaining about sight. Nice back elbow there by Chase Magnum. Oh! Now that was just purely instinct. Just like that. But again, landing on that knee.
What a silly boy.
It's muscle memory though. This is what Chase Magnum knows. This is how he wrestles. It's not second thought. He's not thinking about this. He's just doing.
Maybe he needs to start using his brains and start thinking a little bit more. Magnum puts the elbow up again.
Yep.
Don't tell me he's going for a springboard.
Yep.
Oh my good lord.
That bad knee maybe didn't give him the balance necessary for whatever the offense was. And now just Corviday mocking. This is despicable.
Very good, Corviday. Very good.
Chase so firing up, trying to will himself in.
See, if Chase Magnum had any brains in that thick skull of his, he would do the smart thing. He would lie down, live to fight another day.
Such pride, and there's money on the line.
Is this really worth risking an injury? And look, Corvaday again, straight to the leg.
Yes, but he's already $5 grand in the hole. He's trying to at least disappear, like evaporate that debt and earn some money in the meantime.
Well, here's the thing, James. A lot of people write Corvaday off as this, this weird, eccentric sort of guy. Believe it or not, he's actually one of the most technically sound wrestlers on the PWSA roster. I have it on good authority that this man is a trained, formidable martial artist, a formidable technical wrestler. He loves, much like yourself, he loves to tie people up in knots and turn them into pretzels.
Yeah, and I had to experience that earlier this year, but unfortunately Chase is in a more dire predicament than I ever was when facing Corvaday, and that wasn't pretty, but a boot to the face is just as effective as the ankle lock he had on earlier. Now taking it to the outside, what has Corvaday got in mind here?
The crowd's almost in a bit of almost a stunned silence here. They're not quite sure what to take of this. As Corvaday just continues to methodically pick apart that leg.
Yeah, and wrapping the knee around the apron of the ring, and now tying him up in the ropes.
You see what I mean? Look, tying people up like pretzels.
And now Chase Magnum is in the predicament. I don't know how he's going to get out of it. Hell, I wouldn't even know how to get out of it in this situation.
Well, I mean, you and I both know this, Craig, but those ropes are not traditional ropes. They are steel cables that the leg is wrapped around. That thing will tear ligaments, break bones.
Cazador trying to help his friend, but Chase Magnum desperately kicking Corvaday off the top. Maybe Cazador trying to give Corvaday a taste of the decade's own medicine. Trying to get involved.
But look at him, he can't even stand. This kid has more guts than brains. He needs to do the smart thing and just lie down and live to fight another day. Hey, yes, you'll be out of pocket 10 grand, but at least you'll be able to walk tomorrow.
He doesn't have 10 grand to be out of pocket, though. Chase Magnum has pride.
Maybe you can hit me up for a loan.
Yeah, because you are so reliable with money,
I'll
aren't
help the kid out. I give back to the people. I'm a man of the people.
Yeah, pay me my money. Oh, nice. Kamagiri by Chase Magnum. Trying to...
Come on, what?
Of course you wouldn't know what a Kamagiri is.
It's an enziguri, you buffoon.
Do a bit of research. Oh, I think Alex might have got a stray shot there. Small package, come on Alex. Turn around. Like, 5 by now. Oh, come on, not this way.
Beautiful. Well, what an unfortunate turn of events there for Chase Magnum.
I mean, the fact that he is now 10 grand in the hole is not help, but the state of his knee.
Be quiet, be quiet. Doc Kincaid is about to talk. You be quiet.
Because the last thing we need is to hear from him.
Where's the money maker? Where's the money maker? Don't put me in the money maker. I told you that. Don't put me in a wheelchair. So you got no money? You got no car? You got no house? You ain't got nothing.
I'll leave the pawn dinner alone.
Can you be quiet while Doc Kincaid's talking?
This is disgusting.
Bit of hush, please.
Don't you do this.
One thing you have that's worth anything. Your PWSA contract.
Oh, come on.
I'll call all lawyers. I will see you in the back. See you in the back. They don't work for me. And 50% of what you owe us.
Oh, what an unfortunate turn of events here for Chase Magnum. What a silly, silly boy. The decade almost seemingly alluding to buying out Chase Magnum's contract, it would seem. Does this mean he's the newest member of the decade?
I dread to think that such a thing would be a reality. The poor lad, he's got no assets as it is. He's already gambled away 5. He's now 10 in the hole. And now, what, the Decade are going to take control of his contract?
Well, then maybe Chase Magnum needs to go seek a gambling helpline, because you shouldn't bet what you can't afford. This is nobody else's fault but Chase Magnum.
Yeah, the poor man can't even do it.
But hey, it's alright, because the fans still love him, right? Whoop-de-doo!
This next match is an Adelaide Open Championship match. Introducing the challenger. Making his way to the ring. Here is Jake Viper.
Jake Viper coming out meaning business, accepting the open challenge put out by Twisted J.
That's right, and we've seen that Jake Viper's been on a bit of a quest for singles gold recently, ever since, Michael Weaver and Jake Viper, BFT, decided to part their separate ways and chase some singles gold, but remains to be seen whether or not Jake Viper can quite frankly derail the role that Twisted J has been on as of late.
Well,
I personally couldn't care who wins out of either of them because I despise both of them. But hey, at least you'll be having a good time.
why does it not surprise me that you don't like people now?
Here comes the champ.
Making his way to the ring. He is the reigning and defending PWSA Adelaide Open champion. He is the PWSA Nightmare. Here is Twisted J.
Twisted J, very excited to come out.
And a bit of the old classic Twisted J coming out here tonight.
Yeah.
Absent tonight, Twisted J normally comes out with his face all decked out, some weird bloody face paint and all that sort of carry on, but coming out bare face tonight.
Yeah, maybe not focusing on some mind games, seeing as he is the one that threw out the challenge to anyone. So maybe the face paint wouldn't be as effective as someone who doesn't know. It's the dangers of these open challenges. You don't know until that challenger walks through the curtain.
But that's the environment. That's the environment we have here at PWSA, James. Anything can happen anytime.
Yeah. But we know one thing for certain, Twisted J, he loves a fight.
I think both these men love fights. I've shared wars with Jake Viper as well as Twisted J, and I think you have as well, I believe.
Well, more Twisted J than Jake Viper. So I know, a swing and a miss there by Twisted.
A beautiful headlock takeover there by Jake Viper.
Not something I was expecting to open this contest.
Yeah, there is a reason why they call him the Mongol. There you go, shoulder tackle with authority.
Sending the champ to the outside, in retreat already. And the Mongol is hungry. Nearly got him. And meets him with a shoulder tackle of his own. Floats over the back.
Whoop.
Right there by Jake Viper.
Snap there.
Goes for the penalty kick. Oh,
Through.
Sent on. Referee preemptively going for a count that wasn't there.
Well, you've got to remember, Jake Viper is, for someone that sort of is a general sort of meat and potatoes wrestler, likes to put the ground and pound on people, he is deceptively fast and deceptively quick. Almost as quick as, dare I say, a cat. But again, we've seen both these men go through a bit of a changing of the guard recently. What's the word I'm looking for? Seeking that. Oh, and a big spine buster there by Twisted J.
That's not going to change the guard, but that might change some placements in your discs. Kick out at 2 by Viper.
But no, as I was saying, both these men sort of relying a bit more on the support of the PWSA fans, which I can't understand why, because what have the fans done for them?
Yeah, I'm not surprised if someone who's been deprived of support their whole life wouldn't understand what that's like.
Do you know who you're talking to? Deprived of support?
Yes.
I had all the support growing up.
Well, roll up here by Viper.
Very unique pin there by Viper.
I'm quite impressed by Viper. I was not expecting such technical wrestling or prowess from the man.
Maybe he's been watching a little bit of Zack Sabre Jr.
I wouldn't blame him. He's been firmly in control so far, putting the champion on the back foot. Swing and a miss with the roundhouse there by Viper. Oh! Nice exchange. Go.
And be over here, hits that twisted cutter.
Apparently not. Only getting a 2.
It's not very often we see anyone kick out of the twisted cutter.
Even the fans. A bit shocked by the fact that Viper kicked out the twisted cutter. Although it looks like maybe a second might do the job.
Viper had him scouted.
Big forearm for his troubles. Oh! Ooh. Wasn't the cleanest takedown, but it's got him in the position he wants.
Wasn't pretty, but it was effective.
He's got control of that arm now. Maybe to shut down that twisted cutter.
And you've got to remember, Twisted J with a history of arm and hand problems recently. Is that going to play a factor in this match here tonight?
Potentially, now that he's been focused on by Jay.
Twisted J recently coming off a massive victory and winning the PWSA Championship from Kai Thorne with an injured hand.
Yep, in the submission match, if I remember correctly. But that was
correct.
That was a nice leg lariat by Viper that unfortunately still only a 2 count. These two men going pretty fast paced, but at some point both of them might be thinking, what will it take? And start rattling down their arsenal. And there's another twisted cutter. But Twisted not aware of it. Well, he is now. Viper is not in the ring. He can't capitalize it.
Very smart move there by Jake Viper, rolling out of the ring, because obviously a championship cannot change hands on a count out or a disqualification.
No. But I don't think Twisted is going to accept such a victory. He wants it clean. He wants it decisive.
Of course.
He throws Viper back into the ring.
I think Viper was maybe just buying himself some time there, but... And a spear through the ropes!
Oh, he's got an arm over Viper. Good spot there by the referee. But Viper getting the shoulder up just in time. Maybe looking to finish this.
Shades of the late great Wyndham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt there with a swing reverse STO.
Yeah, but he's not able to capitalize it. I think the effects of the match taking a toll on Twisted J. Struggling to get to his feet.
I want to see Twisted go to the top rope.
It's an interesting choice.
You don't see Twisted go up there very often.
No.
We might just find out why.
Oh! Big avalanche suplex by Jake Viper. now looking to put the finishing touches. Death Valley to the buckle.
Oh my God. Someone check on him. I think Twisted J might be dead.
If he's not, Viper gonna reassure that statement. Knee pad down. Big knee. And maybe this is the golden shot, the golden opportunity.
Could see a new champion here.
Oh! Just slipping through that with that shoulder.
Jake Viper was just a fingertip away from reaching his goal of being a singles champion here. And I think specifically he wants to be PWSA Adelaide Open champion.
It was within his grasp. He was almost there, and surely he's got to be thinking now, what is he going to have to do to put Twisted J away? And hey, what's Mr. Cliff doing? Oh
my God!
That sounded like a gunshot.
And a pedigree there from Mr. Cliff. Well, what a shocking turn of events here tonight.
Mr. Cliff just ruining such a good match.
I personally think Mr. Cliff's made a great addition to this match. Taking both men's heads clean off with that ruler.
And now making his intentions clear on what this is all about then. The Adelaide Open Championship.
I think it's very clear here that, oh, hang on, here we go.
What
a shot!
Like the ruler was not enough. Now what does he want?
Mr. Cliff wants a microphone here. I couldn't agree more.
If Thursday strike on the sign, this certainly is. There is not a person back there that can stop me from making this sign, and I make the greatest show and tell anyone's ever seen.
Oh, and here comes the young upstart Kaitoa.
Well, he might have to hold off on that show and tell plan.
What a forearm there. But what's this young punk sticking his nose in Mr. Cliff's business
Oh,
for?
come on. Because Mr. Cliff did the exact same thing and you were praising the man.
I don't know what you're talking about. Mr. Cliff came out, made his intentions known. Hey, I want to be PWSA Adelaide Open champion. And this young punk comes and sticks his nose in Mr. Cliff's business. The kid's had, what, about 4 matches? Thinks he's worthy of being PWSA Adelaide Open champion.
Did they remove some of your brain when they were cleaning out your knees as well?
You tell him, Mr. Cliff. You tell him. If I was in any wrestling condition, I would go in there and stretch out that young punk myself. But instead, I'm stuck here on the commentary table with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, still your Adelaide Open champion, Twisted J.
But nevertheless, things are heating up here.
You stay there. Hold on a second. So, when I grew up, all teachers were dickheads.
Unfortunately, they have not changed in that time.
And it seems like nothing much has changed.
Oh, I guess he took the word right out of your mouth.
You ruined a very good
I'd like to say he improved on it, but
It took a lot of guts for young Katoa to come out here and eat up the odds and come out here and save their asses. But tell you what, you know what? I'm not the general manager. But I do have a bit of pull around this place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a decision. And I'm going to need all of you to actually get behind me and tell me I'm making the right decision. What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying?
Crowd telling Johnny what he wants. They want.
well, what an announcement here, James. We see things are heating up in the PWSA Adelaide Open Championship division. A massive, massive four-way match announced for next month's show.
Yep, and I know for certain there's only one person who I definitely do not want to walk away with that gold.
And who would that be?
Oh, who do you think it would be, Caden?
Kaitoa.
No. In fact, I think it would actually look quite good on Kaitoa. But it's Mr. Click.
But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick intermission here tonight. Don't go anywhere. When you're watching us here on the YouTubes, we've got a massive, massive second half in store, capping it all off with the massive main event between the 7-foot-tall giant Colossus and the 15-year veteran, the Aboriginal assassin, Ace Wilson. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of the PWSA Wargames. I'm still James Gray. Unfortunately, Caden Cornell is still here. Don't look at me with that face.
That was the worst introduction I've ever heard in my life. Where's your excitement, James? This is the second half of the longest running show, rumble, whatever you want to call it, in South Australian history. Where's the excitement?
This is why I don't tolerate him. But anyway, we got, like you said, a big exciting second half, a PWSA Championship match, and then of course the main attraction, the Wargames Rumble itself.
With winners like Johnny Raddick, Bronson Reed, Mike Boomer, the list goes on and on and on and on. The biggest superstars in South Australian wrestling have been here, done that in Wargames, and we're about to see more history made here tonight.
Yep. I'm very excited to find out who joins that illustrious list. But first, gotta get down to some important business.
Are you ready for your PWSA Heavyweight Championship match? It's the match that you all waited for last month. We had the choice of Acid Hayes, Draven, or the man I hope brings home the PWSA Championship. So Mr. Microphone Man in the back, do your thing!
And what a way to kick off the second half of Wargames here tonight, James. The PWSA Heavyweight Championship is on the line, and here comes the challenger, the almost 20-year veteran Aboriginal assassin, Ace Wilson, looking to win his sixth PWSA Championship here tonight.
6 is correct, if I remember correctly from earlier. Ace Wilson being elected for this opportunity, and whilst it was mentioned earlier about said 6th championship, something lingering in the shadows of Ace Wilson, and that is Blake Mitchell.
And we've got to think, is Blake Mitchell still here? Is Blake Mitchell still going to play a part in this match here tonight? We just don't know.
I haven't personally seen him, and hopefully that remains to be the case for the rest of tonight. But I'm not going to hold my breath on it.
But you've got to think, as well as having Blake Mitchell in the back of his mind, the champion tonight, it's no small feat. No small feat. He's got to deal with quite possibly the biggest man in South Australian wrestling right now, the 7-foot-tall giant Colossus.
It's going to be a tall mountain to climb for the Aboriginal assassin, but maybe the years of experience will help him tackle such a large task.
And here comes our champion, accompanied by probably my second favourite wrestler on the PWSA roster, Jaxel Raddick.
Second favourite wrestler.
The better Raddick.
If he's your second, I'd hate to say who's your first.
Well, it's definitely not you.
At least that feeling is mutual, but
back to the point. Colossus has been on an absolute tear lately since winning the PWSA Heavyweight Championship. And I just think, personally, tonight, he's just getting started.
well, that might be the case, but he could be in trouble with the Aboriginal assassin. A very focused Ace Wilson. Could be a very dangerous one for the Colossus.
Ace Wilson's not backing down here, going face to face, almost nose to nose with Colossus.
Alex Allison will have a tough task trying to handle these two behemoths.
And Alex Allison is no small man either, James.
No, he is not.
Introducing first, he is the challenger. He is the Aboriginal assassin, Ace Wilson.
Clear crowd favourite here tonight, James.
Standing at 7 foot tall, he is the reigning and defending PWSA champion, Colossus.
And a bit more of a frosty reception for our champion here tonight.
The disrespect shown by the PWSA fans is appalling. Colossus is our respectable, honourable fighting champion, and this is the reception he gets. It's absolutely disgraceful.
Now, I don't know much about Colossus, I will be honest. However, the concerning fact for me with him, despite the size, is Jaxel Raddick's hanging around ringside.
Well, hey, when you're a champion, you've always got to have an ace in the hole to hold on to your championship. And it's not, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Jaxel Raddick is just there. Jaxel Raddick is just there to ensure that his client holds on to his championship. And we both know, James, what happens when you have championships in wrestling? More moolah, more money. That's where the big paychecks come in.
Whoa! Jaxel Raddick, though, sticking his nose, might have had it punched through his skull. From his own client, no less.
Oh, here comes those patented Ace Wilson chops.
Yeah, I am so glad I have not been on the receiving end of those.
I put his chops right up there with the bassos.
And big clothesline over the corner.
Taking the big man over the top, but Colossus lands on his feet.
And now been dragging Ace to the outside. And it's just devolved into just fists from both men.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see much traditional wrestling moving forward, James. This is just going to be a straight up, well, for lack of a better word, this is going to be a fight.
Yeah, a brawl. Something I'd see at a pub on a Saturday night.
Of course, you come up with a posh word, you posh prick.
And what posh word would that be?
Brawl.
Nice to know your dictionary is so shallow. As Colossus smartly breaking the count. And Ace is still rattled from bouncing his head off the apron.
Colossus getting his own bell rung.
Stuck. Oh, there's some more of those chops. Jackson's
getting involved.
Yep. Shouldn't be touching. Oh. Spine first on the steel. Being thrown to the canvas is hard enough and hurts the back. Bare steel.
And you got to remember those mats on the outside too, James. That's a common misconception. They're not very thick, those mats on the outside. It's like hitting concrete. There's probably about, I know the crowd can't see this, but there ain't much. There ain't much padding on those mats outside.
No. The sheer size of Colossus. Now towering over Ace.
And I can tell you right now, the computer screen just does not do it justice. Wherever you guys are watching this from at home right now, on a laptop, on a PC, the sheer size of Colossus, you have to see him in person just to see how massive
Cover here,
this man
only
is.
getting a 1 count though. Jack's pleading it's 2, but that was a very clear 1 count. Being lined up for.
Ace moves out of the way.
And a big knee. Who knows how much was behind that with his back in the state it's in after bouncing off the post. Oh, and this isn't going to help it. Big back suplex.
Damn near drives Ace Wilson through the ring with that back suplex.
I was very concerned. These are 2 big boys. Who knows how much that ring is going to take if they keep going on like this all night.
We may not even get to War Games, James. They could tear straight through the ring.
Colossus just letting Ace get to his feet though. Interesting. Oh! The way the ring shifted. And the post bent.
I would say the ring moved at least a good few centimetres, James. That was a massive, massive amount of force. This is what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. Words can't explain it.
And I think he was going to get a repeat of that same movement. Probably putting the ring back in place, if not a few centimetres the other way.
Take a look at how much the pace has just slowed down in the last couple of minutes, James. Colossus is wrestling this match his way. Slow, methodical, just picking Ace Wilson apart.
I'll be honest here, Kano. I was not expecting a sprint from these 2, but and the 3rd time the ring has been shifted with Ace's weight going into the buckles. This has just been a drag-out brawl. And Ace at the moment is spending more time on the floor than he'd probably desire.
I was going to say, Ace surely can't take much more of this. Ace Wilson needs to think of something. He needs to think of something quick. Maybe he should have listened to Blake Mitchell a little bit more.
Maybe. And come on.
Very, very smart move there by Jaxel Raddick.
Because this is exactly what Colossus needs. He needs another man to help him.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is why Jaxel Raddick
He's already in control. He's already in control of the match, and Jax needs to give him a hand, does he?
Before you so rudely cut me off, I was going to say, this is why Jaxel Raddick is the better Raddick.
You disgust me, Sundays. You know that.
Join the queue.
The queue's too long. Ace, though, again, finding himself in a buckle after a whip attempt. Oh, come on.
You're going to see this ring shift again.
Oh.
Not as much force, but Ace comes back.
Big clothesline, but it wasn't enough. And a back elbow. And the Colossus is still on his feet.
Takes the big man down with the neck breaker, but look. Ace Wilson clearly still suffering those ill effects on his back.
Yeah. Getting a 2 count though from that neck breaker.
So you got to think maybe it was that split second that Ace took, clenching at his back, suffering that back injury that may have stopped him from getting the pinfall over Colossus there. Possibly.
But he's got an opportunity now with Colossus on the floor. Everyone is the same size on the mat as long as they stay there, but Colossus is back up now.
Surely not.
Ah, come on, Ace. Not on the sore back. Big bull hammer style elbow. Is that going to be enough for the retain? Oh.
Very close there.
But is that the last gasp from Ace? Is that what he has left in the tank? Has he got any more?
I can guarantee if he spent more time listening to Blake Mitchell, he'd probably be on his feet right now.
Oh, would you give it a rest with Blake Mitchell? He's not here. He's not going to help Colossus. Not that Colossus needs the help. He's already got Jax in his overpowering size. But
oh my God!
The strength
Ace Wilson taking the big man off his feet.
Oh, what is Jax doing? Jax should not be in that ring. Alex needs to sort something out here. Alex Allison needs to keep a close eye on Jax. That's borderline disqualifiable.
What do you mean?
No one should be interfering in a match.
Well, Ace Wilson shouldn't be pulling on Jax O'Raddick's hair.
Oh! He wasn't even in the ring.
That's got to be it.
It's bit.
I don't believe it. I genuinely don't believe it, James.
2 for Ace. The shoulder got up.
You know, I'll give credit where credit's due. Ace Wilson has shown so much heart here tonight. So much heart.
There
so
is
much fire,
still
so much
fight
passion.
in the Aboriginal Assassin. Even Colossus is questioning what to do. Oh, come on. Like one buckle's not enough. You've got Jax on the other side.
Very, very smart strategy by these two. And this is why, James, these two have managed to hold on to that PWSA Championship for so long.
Yeah, it worked out so well. Jax was struggling with the match.
Like I said, ever since Colossus cashed in that briefcase and won the PWSA Championship, Colossus has just been on an absolute tear.
Yeah. Well, now he's had a tear through his
Ace
nose.
Wilson gets him up!
Oh!
Death Valley Driver!
Is that enough? Ace needs to show some movement. Any form of movement and make the cover. Come on!
But look how much it's taken out of him. Come on, Colossus!
That's enough. One arm. One arm.
Oh! Jax O'Raddick, you are my hero!
Oh, can we just get rid of the little red weasel on the outside? That was a clear victory for Ace. And this should be a disqualification.
Surely. What? What's going on here?
Hey!
Oh, whoops. Whoops. Whoops.
Alex, evicted Jax like he
I think
should.
we had a bit of a miscommunication here. From our ring crew, obviously thinking that was a disqualification, but the match still goes on. Alex Allison not letting this go down like this.
Yeah, and already up for another. Oh, come on!
Oh, look who it is! It's Blake the Man Mitchell!
I thought he was out of here. Oh, come on, not this way. Alex, no. No, no, no!
What a way to start the second half of Wargames here, James. What a match, what a fight. Colossus bringing home the PWSA Championship in a clear, clean, decisive victory here tonight.
Maybe you need your prescription for your glasses changed, Sunshine, because that was not the case. You saw it, I saw it. Blake Mitchell has got involved in Ace's business again.
What I saw was Colossus pin Ace Wilson clean in the middle of the ring. That's what I saw. I don't know what you saw, but that's what I saw.
Colossus doesn't need the help, and yet Jack Selradin and Blake Mitchell has helped him stay champion. And it's despicable that you think this is a good thing. I am disgusted. I am outright appalled by this.
I'll give Ace Wilson all the credit where it's due. He fought hard here tonight. He gave it absolutely everything he had, but at the end of the day...
And he should have won!
But at the end of the day, it just was not enough. And there's no shame in going down swinging, James. There's no shame in going down fighting, but Ace Wilson
should be champion, and you know it.
Maybe he should be, but the fact is, he's not. The fact remains, Colossus is still our PWSA champion.
Damn you, Blake Mitchell.
The winner of the Wargames Cup will take on Colossus for the PWSA championship. We've got 10 hungry wrestlers out there. And every 2 minutes, just like the Royal Rumble rules, every 2 minutes there'll be one PWSA superstar coming out, another. They can get eliminated by 3 different ways. That is by pinfall, submission, or over the top work. And the last man to stand in the ring will be crowned the 2023 Wargames Cup winner.
Are you ready, James?
I am ready, Caden. Are you ready?
It's time for Wargames.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of Wargames 17. It is an over-the-top rope Rumble match. Introducing the competitor, the true number 1. Ladies by the ring, here is Ryan Violence.
Big opportunity here for the young upstart, Ryan Violence. Yeah, we've seen him recently form this alliance with DT Carter and the scumbag Joey Triton, but here tonight he's got an opportunity to carve himself a singles path to go on and face Colossus next month. So can the young upstart pull it off, James?
It's going to be a hard ask. He's going in number 1. Not normally a favoured position.
But we have seen it done before.
We have indeed.
Oh, here we go. And here comes the former PWSA champion, James, the Ultimate Craze, Acid Hayes.
Yep, and if Ryan Violence night was not tough enough, the former PWSA champ at number 2 has just made it a whole lot worse for him.
I hate this song.
You just hate everything, Caden.
Not as much as I hate you.
Can you just pay me my money so I can get rid of
But
you?
you've got to think that Acid Hayes definitely has some unfinished business with Colossus after last month, and he's got to be itching to get his foot back in the door and to be a top contender for the PWSA Championship. And he may just do it here tonight.
He might do, but we made the point earlier about number 1 not being a favourable position. Everyone forgets. Number 2 is also starting from the very beginning, and it's going to be a long night for Acid Hayes if he looks to win. And another shot. Oh, swing and a miss. Following up with the second one, though.
With the second one here, but Ryan Violence seemed trying to shake it off.
Not as phased by that kick. Swing and a miss though.
Ryan Violence still just looks like he's trying to shake it all off here, but back to the rules. What we've got for tonight here, James, we've got 10 competitors, each entering after 2-minute intervals. You win by either pinfall, submission, or throwing your opponent over the top rope. Last man standing is declared 2023 War Games Cup winner and will go on to face Colossus next month in December.
Sounding right. And like you said, 10 men. It's not a deep field, but each one of those men I'm sure will pose an equal challenge as the order goes down.
You've got to remember, James, opportunities like this don't come knocking for everybody on a regular basis.
No. And this is the perfect opportunity to punch that ticket to be champion. That War Games Cup has led to winning the championship itself, as Ryan Vines is missing with that splash.
Almost looked like he tripped.
There wasn't much hype behind it, and maybe that was enough. But now he's just at the mercy of Acid Hayes with these strikes.
Here we go, time for number 3.
First of the entrance.
Here comes Ryan Violence associate, DT Carter. What has he got? Some nunchucks.
Why does it not surprise me? DT Carter having weapons in the hoodie.
Well, I mean, that was a staple of War Games for a very long time, James. Generally, War Games, everyone brings a weapon and we all just start throwing hands. But so far, DT Carter, only one that's brought out a weapon between the 3 of them. But could we see more here, James?
Well, it's a smart strategy. I mean, it's a rumble. There are no disqualifications. Like as stated earlier, pinfall, submission, over the top rope. Those are the only ways you could be eliminated. And the early alliance of DT Carter and Ryan Violence might take its toll on Acid Hayes. Hell, maybe even eliminating the man.
You got to think, is Joey Triton going to get involved later on tonight? Is he in the War Games Rumble?
Who knows, but if you're Joey Triton, and you are, your boy's softening up, probably the biggest threat in the match. Probably going to bring a big smile on his face.
DT Carter seeing some stars here.
Yeah. He's got a bit of a stumble on, maybe rocked by a few of those strikes. Finally getting the big splash on Acid Hayes. Now just barking orders at DT Carter.
Okay, goes for a whip. Acid reverses.
Making a bit of a comeback here.
Ryan Barnes is just eating these boots from Acid Hayes.
Yep. He's eating a clothesline as well for its trouble.
One half of Whole Lot of Lucha, the biggest luchador on the planet. Here comes Cazador, and he's cleaning house.
It's a very fitting team name because that is a whole lot of lucha that has just entered the ring. And he is laying waste to DT Carter and Ryan Violence.
That's the thing too, James. Could we see Acid and Cazador form some sort of alliance here? You've got to remember, in Rumbles, we see the most unlikely of alliances come together.
That is true. However, Cazador, whilst he is the biggest man, big men don't tend to do well in Rumbles. As we get the first pinfall attempt of the match. And now the numbers sort of equaling out now. DT Carter and Ryan Violence not as in control as they were a couple of minutes ago.
We've got to think, if we don't start getting some elimination shortly, that ring is going to fill up very, very quickly, which makes it even harder to get those pinfalls in, those submissions in, those throwing over the top ropes in.
That is right. I mean, we've both been in Rumbles. We know the kind of issues that multiple bodies in the ring present. Hell, even the fact with multiple bodies, you could be attacked when you're not expecting it. And that was a nice drop kick there by Acid Hayes.
And you've got to think, Colossus has got to be somewhere backstage watching this match very, very closely right now.
It certainly should be. This is the next man, potentially, to challenge him.
And on that, I would just like to throw another big congratulations to Colossus for successfully retaining the PWSA Championship here tonight.
Would
well
you
done,
behave and focus on the job at hand?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Ryan Violence trying to dump acid over the top here. And here comes the other half of the decade, the 20-year veteran, Doc Kincaid.
Yep.
And going straight for Cazador.
Yep. These two weren't exactly the best of buzz earlier tonight, so I'm not surprised that they would be throwing punches at each other this early on.
Kincaid sticking his fingers in the eyes there of Acid.
Whilst I can't condone such actions, there is no disqualifications in this match. So it's all fair in love and war.
Oh! Huge lariat there. Huge lariat.
And that's Ryan Violence being eliminated from the match.
Thanks for coming, kid.
Yep. And someone please pick his head out of Rosette. He will need that back. Speaking of heads. Oh! That's not where he wanted DT Carters.
I know that's generally called a curb stomp, but I think on this occasion we can call it the Nutcracker.
Well, the Nutcracker has spelt the end of DT Carter.
And you've got to remember too, James, like I said before, Acid has yet to receive his rematch for the PWSA Championship. Remember, unfortunately, got jumped when he was scheduled to to wrestle the match, his rematch with Colossus, and has yet to have received his one-on-one rematch for the title. And you've got to remember, a win here tonight and punch that ticket straight to Colossus next month.
That's it. But look, it's not the ideal path that Acid would probably have liked to have taken, but it could be the one that finds him there. Lucky number 7, and
here we go.
Of course, Mr. Cliff. Oh, as we see Cazador not holding on. Cazador has been ejected from the Wargames Rumble.
I know what's coming now. Here's that big educator elbow.
Followed by a pin. Baby Acid. Ooh. Acid almost eliminated from the Rumble. In fact, there's a second set. Still holding on.
By the skin of his teeth, it would seem.
Kincaid, though, just letting everything go by. Doing the smart thing. As much as I hate to say that.
And this is what I was talking about before, James. These unlikely alliances that come together in Rumble matches. Right here we're seeing Doc Kincaid and Mr. Cliff working together to bring Acid Hayes down.
Indeed.
But at the end of the day, you've got to remember, it's every man for himself. There can only be one winner of Wargames.
That is right. So, whilst they are picking apart Acid Hayes, one of them's going to twist the knife in the other's back.
It's just a matter of when, not if.
Yeah. However, there seems to be a very formidable force at the moment. Isolating Acid Hayes! Acid trying to fight back and overcome the odds here. Flurry of strikes, forearms, euros. Mr. Cliff maybe seeing himself. Oh.
Tell you what, James, it's not pretty, but it's effective.
It certainly is. As we get ready for our next entrant.
Oh! Coming out of the gate like a bat out of hell, and another spear!
Spears for everyone from the scumbag.
Joey Triton cleaning house here.
And probably for the best, seeing as his boys were eliminated early on.
You got to remember, Joey Triton unsuccessfully challenging Twisted J for the PWSA Adelaide Open title a few months ago. Obviously, Joey Triton still with his sights set on singles championship gold, and a win here tonight, again, would skyrocket him straight to Colossus next month.
Well, getting a later number will be advantageous for him. However, we've still got 2 more people left to enter. But Acid Hayes, being an Iron Man so far, he started this match off and he's still there.
You've got to think, how much is Acid's gas tank suffering right now? The longer you're in that ring, especially in these rumble-type scenarios, the longer you're in there, your gas tank gets lower and lower. You start running out of breath, you become fatigued.
And he has been the target of most of the people who have entered so far.
You've got to think he's the biggest threat.
He is at the moment. But like I said, we've got 2 more entrants left. Maybe there might be a bigger threat to come. As Mr. Cliff now trying to get rid of the scumbag. Hopefully expelling him from the Rumble, but...
And what a night it's been here tonight, James. We've seen some fantastic matches from tonight's show, all building towards next month for our final show of the year on December 9th. And for everyone watching at home, make sure you jump onto the PWSA Facebook page and grab yourself a ticket.
We've got the pin attempt from Scumbag.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's enter the Wargames Rumble. Here is Kaitoa.
Oh, the young punk Kaitoa.
The young, exciting Kaitoa ready to make a splash into the Rumble.
My God!
Quite the literal sense.
I think I'm ready for Mr. Cliff to start handing out more detentions.
Well, Mr. Cliff is getting a schoolyard beating for now.
Shouldn't this young punk have a curfew?
You know a lot about curfews. I'm sure your daddy gave you a couple when you were young. As Kaitoa maybe eliminating Acid Hayes.
But Acid hangs on again just by the skin of his teeth. Look at Joey Triton, very, very smart move there, hanging on to the corner post.
Now, I didn't see if he went over the top. If he went over the top, that's a very dangerous predicament for him to put himself in.
Oh, no. Doc Kincaid almost punching at the hands, but Joey Triton comes back with a good old-fashioned thumb to the eye.
Yeah. Acid Hayes finally in the corner, getting a bit of a reprieve as the others focus on each other. For however long, though.
But as I was saying before, James, to all the fans watching at home, this is all building towards our next show on December 9th. So for all you guys watching at home, make sure you jump onto the PWSA socials, Facebook, Instagram, message the page, grab yourself a ticket. I'll be here. Will you be here?
I would like to
Honestly,
be here.
I don't really care if you're here, but...
That's how I suppose it is. Mr. Cliff taking some anger out that he has from earlier.
5, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're down to the final 2, it would seem. God bless you, Jaxel Ruddick!
Oh, no.
God bless!
Because the last thing we need is you touting on about Jaxel Raddick tonight. We've already had enough of that.
You can never have enough of Jaxel Raddick, the better Raddick.
The fans echoing how I feel about this entrant. So we almost had an elimination there from Doc Kincaid.
Great Russian leg sweep there by Doc Kincaid.
Oh, the cannonball!
Rig, eat your heart out.
And almost getting the elimination on Acid Hayes. Oh! Doc Kincaid hunts behind Jax. So go on then, Caden, humour me. Is Jaxel Raddick your pick for the Rumble?
At this point, he very well could be my pick. And we've got one more entrant, so I'll bide my time. I haven't quite made a decision yet, but I can tell you who it's not going to be, Acid Hayes.
So what, I wouldn't want to be where Kincaid and Raddick are at the moment. There is handfuls of unmentionables, and I feel like someone should have been brought dinner.
Oh dear.
I think they are feeling the effects of that. And they will be for a while.
But Kaitoa, the young man, and Acid Hayes battling it out in the corner. Kaitoa showing some fantastic fight here, much to my dismay.
And you got the scumbag just holding on to the bottom rope, trying to hide away from everyone. Oh, Kaitoa has been sent over the top.
Very, very dangerous predicament here for Kaitoa.
It really is. Let's get ready for our last and, well, a final entrant of the Rumble.
Who's it going to be?
Oh my God.
Oh dear.
Business has picked up in a huge way. I said big men earlier don't have an advantage in the Rumble. Use the other targets. And if you're everyone else in that ring, the man who's entering, you want him out now.
Look how much the playing field has just changed.
And it's changed drastically as Kincaid is the first victim of the Destroyer.
Kaitoa sent over the top.
Boy, he's holding on. Big shot there. And another for the
uppercut there from Draven Ragnarsson.
And a forearm. Just a capital off. And there's a pin. And Kaitoa has eliminated the scumbag. Oh, and of course, Jaxel Raddick attacking from behind. Shouldn't be surprised by such underhanded tactics.
And you've got to think, James, there aren't many men on this roster that can stand toe-to-toe, eye-to-eye with Colossus, but one of them definitely is the Destroyer, Draven Ragnarsson.
He certainly is. But we don't know until this match is over. But you got to say the Destroyer is the favourite right now. It's Kaitoa. Oh!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Jaxel Raddick is my pick to win Wargames 2023. And mark my words, we're going to see it happen tonight. And then he can just lay down for Colossus.
And Mr. Quest taking an advantage.
I'd love to see that personally. I would love to see Jaxel Raddick win this Rumble and next month just lie down for Colossus.
That being said, Mr. Cliff is probably not going to like what he sees here when he turns around.
Oh dear.
He's going to be having a nap in the classroom after that uppercut.
Oh dear. And a huge black hole slam there by the Destroyer.
And I don't think he's been eliminated. I think he's just been expelled. Once we scrape him off the canvas.
Well, I'm sure you'll find him at yard duty on Monday.
Wow. But now we are down to a final three. And one of these competitors are not like the others.
I think we are quite possibly just about to see the biggest upset in PWSA history when Jack Salradic pulls this off.
Well, I don't like the odds of that. Because he is standing between the Destroyer and a former PWSA champion. Is he bleeding?
Good Lord.
One. Nah.
Oh, Jack Salradic hangs on.
Still
Come on, baby.
Is he? Oh.
Hang on, wait. Did Jack Salradic get eliminated?
I don't know. I thought he might have held on.
Can we get a replay on that? But nevertheless, Draven Ragnarsson and Acid Hay just throwing these big hammer fists at each other.
There are some big shots and Acid Hayes might receive a shotgun blast in a minute. Oh.
Gets the double underhook.
Thrown off. Now up on the shoulders of the Destroyer, Draven. Big shot to the gut there by Acid. Oh, he's working the big man down. Maybe setting up for the stomp. He gets it!
Big stomp there from Acid Hayes. But look, not even that's enough to keep the big man down. Draven's still on his feet.
This is going to have to be one hell of a stomp. Oh!
I told you, James. I told you that Jack Salradic was going to pull this off.
That's all great, but that's so disappointing for Acid Hayes. But Jack Salradic's not gonna like what he's gonna be stuck in there with now. He might have forgotten the person who's still in the ring behind him.
Acid Hayes clearly not happy here, clearly frustrated.
To be so close to the championship and
oh wait, no. Come on, Jax! Come on, Jax!
Jax is about to be sent for a ride.
Don't do this, Draven! Don't do this! Think of his children!
Well, if he had children, we're not going to be seeing them anymore.
God damn it!
Draven has won the War Games Rumble.
I can't believe it, James. Jack Salradic came within inches of making history here tonight and coming home with the War Games Cup, but Draven Ragnarsson is now your 2023 War Games Cup winner.
Jack Salradic did come inches within that cup, but the way I'm looking at him now, he is now inches on the canvas. Your winner and War Games Cup holder, Draven Ragnarsson.
And now Draven Ragnarsson has punched his ticket for a PWSA Championship match next month, December 9th, when these two behemoths. Oh, and Draven's got something to say.
Don't make me. I have done nothing yet. This was a long time coming. 9 years. 9 years.
It's a long time.
Thank you, Mr. Radic. And speaking of Radics, someone can get this trash out of my ring.
Now that's just uncalled for. Oh dear. And here comes the champ.
Well, as Draven politely put it, he's come to collect his trash.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, James, but look at the sight here. Look how big these two men are. And I say it again, the phone screen, the laptop screen, the PC screen, whatever screen you're on right now, simply does not do it justice. You have to be here in person just to see how massive these two men are. And what a match this is going to be next month.
You need the title. You never had it. You'll never get it. Tell you what. December 9th, these two big fellas, these two giants of the PWSA Championship right here at the Greenwood Community Center. Are you going to be here for it?
I know I will be.
I will move heaven and earth to make sure I am here to witness this.
Someone get Jaxel Raddick some water, please.
I think he's going to need a bit more than just water to recover from that.
But James, as we've now known, we have a confirmed title match here. So what are your thoughts on this, James?
December 9th, I believe I'm getting that date right. It's a show you don't want to miss.
Absolutely not.
Two behemoths of the PWSA Championship, a fatal four-way for the Adelaide Open, and so much more.
What a massive, massive way to finish up 2023 here at PWSA. And I sound a bit like a broken record here, but for all of you guys watching this at home, make sure you jump on Facebook, jump on Instagram. I don't think we quite have a Twitter account yet, but maybe we're working on that. But jump on our socials, grab a ticket right here next month in the Greenwood Recreation Centre, Sports Centre, whatever it's called. Be here next month. We will see. This is what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. We're just going to see two behemoths clash, collide, and I for one can't wait to see what happens.
Neither can I. I have been James Gray. This unfortunately has been Caden Cornell, and we will see you December 9th.
Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. Everyone watching here on YouTube, we'll see you right here on December 9th.